guys? How y'all doing today? Well, baby, if your name is Jennifer Lopez, A-Rod is sick of you, waiting for things to fall apart. Mark Anthony is going in on you. And now even the coconuts, even the twins got beef with JLo, y'all. I don't know what's going on, but we're going to talk about it. JLo's kids are now looking at her like, what the H are you doing? Meanwhile, Ben Affleck is seriously trying to break up Jennifer Garner and her fiance to the point of the fiance is literally giving out the fiance is literally giving interviews talking about, yes, I know, Jen, you're a saint, you're a saint, you're a saint. But, let that little birdie fly into a bottle of Jack Daniels himself. Y'all, Jennifer Garner's fiance is like, why is Ben always around? I see what you up to, and it's not going to work. Baby, Ben Affleck is going back to his safe place. He's going back to the woman he played Jennifer Lopez for over and over. While Jennifer Lopez is literally being like, Happy Father's Day to our hero, going up for Ben. Ben don't even want to see her, and he's spending Father's Day with the mother of his children. Y'all, let's get into this because you can't make this up. Where should we start? Okay, first of all, listen, I know when we talked about that Father's Day thing, Ben spent Father's Day with Jen Affleck, even though J.Lo tried to put up like our hero in this Father's Day post. And the next day, after she saw that he was chilling with Jen Garner, she was like, "Yeah, I'm done with this marriage," even though she really ain't, because she's hoping Ben will come back to her in some way or the other. At least this is what the streets are saying, okay? But here's the thing I found most interesting about that. A lot of people were saying, listen, maybe Mark Anthony is a POS. Maybe Mark Anthony, he's had issues with addiction, issues with this, issue with that. Maybe he is a hot mess express. And that's why Jennifer Lopez isn't giving him a Father's Day shout out. And I said, okay, maybe, but you are dealing with Ben, who the Daily Mail has said has relapsed. He is walking around looking like he's drinking, pouring vodka into his cornflakes and drinking. And we don't know what he does in his private life, but he looks like he's pouring vodka into his cornflakes, mixing the Jack Daniels with Coke and forgetting the Coca-Cola, right? He looks like he is going through it. He looks like he's fell off the wagon. Ben is a complete and utter mess right now. He's not even going out of his way to try, at least outwardly, to play a fatherly role to your kids. All he's worried about is his kids. He's even pretty much moved back into Jennifer Garner's house. I know he has a big rental in Brentwood, but he is always at Jennifer Garner's house. How are you literally bigging up and kissing up to a recovering addict that looks like he fell off the wagon, that don't seem to be taking a fatherly role, that literally wants you and your kids out your life? You're giving him Father's Day shout outs, but the person that actually pays child support, the person that wants to see the children, the person that actually is the children's father, you literally are. Do you see what I'm saying? Now, I don't know what goes on in Jennifer Lopez's house, admittedly. And maybe Mark Anthony did something so horrible, but the twins have always had very, very nice things to say about their dad. It's Jennifer that has a problem. And as we see with Jennifer, when she feels something about someone, she makes the kids and everybody else in her orbit go along with it. Just like when they were so close to Alex Rodriguez, girls as sisters, Jen could I didn't say she had to stay with Alex Rodriguez, but she could have made that relationship. The kids also seemed like they ghosted those girls so they could go play family with Ben Affleck, and Ben Affleck a year later saying it was a fever dream and he's over it. Again, Jennifer can post what she wants, but how are you bigging up somebody else's addict father who isn't even really being a father to your kids right now, and to dunk on the other one just because Mark Anthony, the streets are saying, thinks that you should have stayed with A-Rod for all this? Because before you all say it, Ben is a known cheater. He's a known liar. He always falls in and out of rehab. He's an absolute mess. Now, you might be down for it, but I don't think anybody else is. Speaking of anybody else, y'all, Jennifer Garner's current fiance is putting his foot down, saying, Ben, I see what you're doing. And I think this is why Jennifer Lopez is like, I'm done with the marriage. You're done with the marriage because you see over and over and over again, just like in 2002, Jennifer Garner will always be his first and his last choice no matter what. Even though they can't make it work out, it seems like that is his person. Okay, so here, where is it? Um, they're saying sources are now claiming, according to the Mail, that Jennifer Garner's rumored fiance, businessman John Miller, is tiring of how involved she is in trying to fix Ben Affleck's relationship with Jennifer Lopez. I don't think Jen Garner is trying to fix it at all. I think she's enjoying seeing this, but she wants to be in the middle of it just to show JLo, baby, you can have all the billion-dollar weddings you want. You can have all the paparazzi. He knows where home is. And I could take your man if I wanted. I could take a man if I want to. Anyway, they said, of course, it bothers John that Jen is so hyper focused on her ex husband. They actually might be getting back together. He cares deeply for Ben and sympathizes with what he is going through with Jennifer, but that doesn't mean Jen should be the one to fix her ex husband's issues with his current wife. That makes no sense to anyone. She's such a caring and wonderful woman and mother, and there's nothing but a deep friendship and bond between her and Ben. John, the fiance, wants nothing more than Ben to be okay. But it isn't his girlfriend, actually fiance's responsibility to play babysitter to him. That is for Ben to figure out on his own and for his wife to handle. It isn't Jen's responsibility, and he's told her this. He's the chairman and CEO of Cali Group, so he got some coin. Um, Again, Ben has been all up and down the block and he keeps coming back to Jennifer Garner. Jennifer Garner said if she's the only person in her family that's divorced, she felt like it was a big defeat. They might actually end up getting together. I think Ben will want to ruin Jennifer Garner's relationship because here's the thing, Ben is selfish. And even though he does love Jennifer Garner, Jennifer Garner was always a doormat for Ben too, in certain ways. So I can see him wanting to ruin her relationship because he wants her available to him at all times. And then when he finds a new girl, he's going to be out. They're saying a second source claims that John is trying to stay out of the current drama surrounding Ben and insisted his relationship with Jen has not suffered as a result. John stays out of it. He knows it's none of his business, so he keeps away from all that because who wants to talk about their ex more than they have to? But Jen can't get away from it because it is everywhere. It doesn't affect her current relationship or her life in a negative way. She wants to protect her kids and being there for Ben if and when he needs allows her to do that. Again, Ben is trying to worm his way back in and mess up whatever Jennifer Garner has going on. They added that Ben is conscious of being a burden and tries to avoid discussing his marital breakdown with Jen Garner. Jen's monitoring all, and she's told Ben time and time again they can talk about anything and she'll be there for him to vent. But Ben never wants to burden her and will instead just talk to her about kids and what the kids needs. He is always okay, girl. Anyway, what do y'all think? I think this is an absolute mess. I think that Jennifer Lopez should have known better. And at the end of the day, and this is the sad thing, is her sin is loving Ben Affleck and the idea of them more than she loves herself. Y'all listen, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. But I see what the twins are talking about. How you bigging up this person that's an absolute mess, but yet you throwing shots at our father, because at the end of the day, no matter what you feel about him, the twins have always talked very happily about their dad. Anyway, y'all, let me know what you think in the comments. I will talk to y'all later. Bye.